Hello, Commanders, and welcome back to another episode of Crusader Kings 3, a Game of Thrones mod, playing as the once again stressed out King Aelys, the summer son of the Dragon Steppes. So, last episode, we have made a couple changes. One of them being the Balarians have a new sigil, a more fitting sigil, the Belarians. So it's half of ours, half of the Valarians. I absolutely love that idea, so I did that. I did add another house over here, the Tyrnos. So they have the Tyr hammer, surprisingly, but with the hammer we rise, so I added them. He's 54, so he might not have any kids, so that might be a rough, we might have to reinvigorate that house one of these days. Also over here, we have the 41-year-old Weiros, so that is Battles, Brawn, and Blood. So that is Damien of Goldfuror, love that. And someone else suggested that Prince Laragon actually be changed back to the Targaryen house. Because currently they are technically extinct. I mean, they are under the Targaryen dynasty, so let me know if you all think that he should go back to being a full-blooded true Targaryen. So, as well as the Red Worm house. So let me know what y'all think about changing them, maybe him to Blackfire and him back to Targaryen. I do like Fireblood and Red Worm a little bit more than that, but let me know what you all think because I am willing to change. So awesome. So that's kind of all the changes that I made to the realm since last episode. But this episode, what we're going to be focusing on is I've read all of the comments that you all suggested. Where should we go next? How should we invade? And I believe Myr still exists. Look at that, huh? The free city of Myr is up here in Pentos. So that's very interesting. But I'm thinking what we should do is probably take out Pentos first. Once we take Pentos, then we can move on to this island over here with the Eastermonts, and then maybe Tarth, because Tarth has a really good building here that gives us extra domain limit. So maybe Tarth should be a spot that we take. Like, look how many places are under her. That's crazy. That normally doesn't happen. I mean, she does have 20 stewardship, so she probably has like 4 or 5 under her, but an extra 2 because of a building. Let me actually see if I can find that, and it's the, yeah, Evenfall Hall, domain limit +4, which is absolutely huge. So maybe we even go for that first, take that, and then we'll probably expand into Dorne after Pentos. But one of the main things that we need to do this episode, of course, is get rid of our Prince Aelys. So someone suggested that one of the things that we almost immediately assume that he is not our kid is that Vaemyon is Belaerys, Aelys is Belaerys, and then even so, like, who was the wife? Who was the mother of that? So that was Queen Daenerys the White Rose, and then over here was one of these kids was of Queen Daenerys, I thought. No, it's literally just her. But it makes no sense that he would be a Balarian when all of our other kids were Belaerys, right? So that almost proves to me that he is in fact not our son. I do not want to denounce him, because then that would denounce him from the Balarian line, including of House Balarians. So I don't really want to do that. I want to just not make him heir. But one of the things we're going to do is break the betrothal. So we'll spend a little bit of prestige, and I'm not too upset with that. So we're going to break the betrothal. So now Princess Aelys of the Dragon Steppes needs to find a husband. And I think it should be, actually, he is betrothed to Daenara Iranian, and I'm betrothed to Rhaenys Iranian. But I need to find another wife as well. So I'm all over the place today. All over the place. But we need to find another wife. So Daela Talyrus, they could be potentially something pretty good. Congenital trait, pure-blooded, could happen. So that's something that we would like to see. Vastly inferior of 2,000 troops that we would marry into this house. Could be an option. Let's see who else is there first before I make that decision. Maris Chimerion of the Chimerian line. She is 25. She's deceitful. So maybe not. Weatherax. Sand. And then a bunch of other people that are not within our direct line. So let me actually type in all Valyrians. So let's do Asasi Valyrian first. So here are all the Asasi Valyrians. The only one is really Dela Talaris. And then also we have not Asasi Valyrians, but Westerosi Valyrians. And we don't really have anybody, unfortunately. Although she could be good. But she's Faith of the Seven, which kind of screws that all up for us. These two, but they're not. They're lowborn, which will destroy us, destroy our prestige and legitimacy, which I don't really want to do. So I think our best option here would be to marry Dela Talaris into our house. She's 16. She just came of age, so that's perfect. She is callous, chaste, vengeful, greedy, and a fortune bender. And here's the best part. She's not lustful. So she will be faithful to us. So I like that idea. I think we're going to do that. We are going to take on a second wife. The Iranians, the Talaris house. So I'm super excited about that. Oh, I did add a couple more houses. I'm sorry. I said that too early. But we did add the... Oh, I already covered that. Never mind. Awesome. So without further ado, let's begin into this campaign and see what happens with our stressed out kid. An alliance form? Absolutely. Perceptive. I accept your marriage proposal. Oh, we did make Darktide as well. Darktide was the one I was forgetting. So Lord Magon of Pyrwell has married Lady Serana of Pyrwell. So now they have Darktide. And they're young, so that house will live to be quite older. And Darktide is sitting over here. And there is salt and sea is their motto. So, awesome. Let's continue on. A lot of you suggested that we should kill our enemies. And here is our biggest enemy, Lord Abo of Grey Gallows, of House Casathion. So if we go to the murder, we have a 49% chance of success and a 64% chance of predicted secrecy. It will help us lose stress, but let's say if we go for that, and we invite some people... We'd have to pay some money to get people invited into this. So let's go for success chance. Let's go for this guy, Harkon. If we bribe him with 75 gold, and we're 39 stress because we're paranoid. Oh, that hurts. That hurts so much. 55 gold, 39 stress because we're paranoid. Listen, honestly, as much as I would love to kill Lord Abo of Grey Gallows, I don't think I can. I would gain more stress than what I would lose by actually killing him. So that's unfortunately something I cannot do. So greetings, my perceptive leave. Despite our best efforts, my agents have yet to uncover any secrets here at court. However, I still believe there's something going on in the shadows. If there's anything else, we will find it. So thank you. All's well. Today was a very quiet and boring day at court. Nothing exciting happened. So you gained 29 stress. Or we could just gain 5 prestige. So I want excitement. I want to live life. So that's what we're going to do. So player error. So I guess the best option to disinherit the child, is actually going for the dynasty focus and going down to inheritance instinct. So hopefully we can get that in time. But without further ado, why don't we do a little bit of declaration of war. The carpet for 2. At the market, I happened to notice my aunt, Princess Cassandra, the whore, haggling fiercely at the merchant's counter. Looks like they can't come together. I can't believe this. Is this really such an expensive carpet? So we could bargain, or I will not look at her anymore. Why should I care about the carpet? I'm not going to look at this whore anymore. I will not look at her anymore. This whore. Look at Visor, dude. Absolute beefy. He's lustful as well. So who knows who this kid is born of. But look how thick he is. He's pure-blooded, so I gave him that, by the way. But diligent, gluttonous, lustful. He has prestigious champion. He's 22. I could beat him in a fight. But why should I care about the carpet? So awesome. So they have 2 kingdom counties under their control. They have the kingdom of Andalos and the free city of Pentos. And I believe we should go for the free city of Pentos. Now they have 10,000 troops, which could be pretty substantial. But we have dragons. So why don't we declare war? Hopefully we can get some gold doing this. So there's Visor over here. But I think what we need to do is, of course, change this and bring it right over here. Raise the troops. Before we do that, let me make sure that all the dragon riders are force Visor. Is Visor a dragon rider? Actually, I don't remember if he is. No, he's not. Visor is just going to be a badass on the ground. Vaymor is. He's going to be forced. Cesaro. We have Cesaro. We have Maynard. Anybody down here? Lord Einar, you're too old. Any major? Lord Abo. No, he's our spy master. Laragon is forced, so that's good. Lord Ab. There's so many Lord Abos in this game. Lord Abo of Andoran, of House Morgan. Maester Lord Daeron. Jainara is forced to be a captain. Look how many captains we have. Okay, so it looks like all the dragon riders I can enforce are forced. So we're going to raise our troops and we're going to march on to Pentos to take the free city. And why don't we take a look at this while we're here. Look at this city, huh? Beautiful, beautiful. There's a nice, beautiful statue in the front of here. Wow. I love it. I love these models in this game. They really add so much to this. But we're going to maybe not combine forces. We're going to have 2 separate armies of 8,000. For one, we will have me leading the charge. That's our excitement in our life from that last episode. And Prince Laragon the Emerald will take charge of the second army. So in the second army, they just have crossbows. We have Kelvin Withers, Lord Visor, Heron Sharpley, and Prince Laragon, of course, as captains. And over here, we have 3. We have Raymond Hawkett, we have Willis Malwood and Gendry, as well as we have 14 other captains, Jainara, Tuckwell, Hawkett, Rock, Umpney, Lord Vaymor. So we have to be kind of careful. Now our dragons are kind of split. Not all dragons are fighting anymore. I wish that we could, you know, change that somehow, but unfortunately not. So what if we just like, I guess we gotta just take out, unless we just travel by sea. Let's just travel by sea. Fuck it. You know? So then after you do that, why don't you come over to the free city and we'll start taking out their lands. Because we don't need to capture and conquer all throughout. The modest gemstones were destroyed. I could care less. Now, do we still have the dragon eggs? Because that's something that I really want to hatch this episode. So we have the red dragon egg. What if we just, like, equip it? Is there, like, another kid we really want to give this to? Prince Vaimion, it has an egg already in his possession, the magma dragon egg. His wife shouldn't have an egg. She can't ride dragons. You, Elise, you do not have a dragon egg. Maybe we could save Elise for our firstborn Vaimion. When he comes of age and she comes of age, then he could remarry and marry his sister as a secondary wife. So maybe we save that for him. Daenerys is without a spouse as well as we have Daenerys Balarians. Visor and Cassandra. Oh, that's their siblings, not my direct children. Oh, look at them. They had a kid. So let's continue on. Don't want to waste too much time here. I want to conquer Pentos this episode. Oh, looks like that's unconquerable. There we go. We are now conquering 8 months, it seems. It seems I have little choice, so peace be with you. I have been a good vassal to you, but surely you understand that I have subjects of my own too. My current contract is very restrictive. Surely you would see the wisdom in making it more lenient. And besides, you do owe me. Yeah, you You harlot. Serena the Navigator of House Voltaris. So now they'll pay less taxes to us. Look at us being negative gold at the moment. That's unfortunate. So what we're going to do here, 53 days, we could use a dragon and burn the city. However, I still believe there's something in the shadows. We'll keep it going. Those walls will not protect them from dragon fire. So 18 days. What about this siege over here? We cannot use the dragon because it's only me that can do that. Me and Elise are walking. Suddenly I hear his loud scream. Where's my doll? Where have I lost it? It was my favorite toy. So why don't you gain some stress and I'll buy you another toy. Oh, I do have to get a guardian for my children as well. That is one thing I got to do real quick. So Prince Elise, the guardian is of course me. For Vamion, the guardian is nobody, so we have to train him somehow. So he's bossy. So he could be a leadership, he could be prowess, or he could be stewardship. I'm kind of thinking leadership on this one. Or martial. He could be the king that takes out the Iron Throne. Let's train him in martial. You are a bossy child, and you are going to be well educated. So who should train you? Somebody good. Lasara Trezain has 16. He has 23. I have 16. Why can't you do it? You're not available? What about somebody else? What if we went to somebody else's court? Right? So he has 9. Trash. What about you? 19. What if you educate my child? Unlawfully designate heir. Why can't we make our own son heir? Interesting. Oh, well. Let me go to this, and let's say, why don't you offer ward making him or someone in his court the guardian of the chosen child. So let's do offer ward. And we're going to do Prince Vamion will be ward of the Prince Laragon, the emerald of the dragon steps, not the Iron Throne. Easy. Easy. So we'll go ahead and do that. As well as our other kids. So Prince Elise, she's a little too young. She does have pensive, which is good. So I think with pensive, we're not going to go down the learning focus on this one. We're going to go down stewardship. And she is going to be the second wife to Vamion if I can do that in time. So let's give her a guardian as well. Anybody in our court that is good enough to train the daughter of the king. Oh my, I forgot about him. Leargo Pennylover Mott, you are absolutely training our daughter with 58 stewardship. Why can't you do that? Oh, the recipient will be, of course, Princess Denise. No, Princess Elise. So yes, send the proposal. And the final child is a little too young at the moment to designate as a education. So awesome stuff. 10,000 troops marching on our capital. So Vamion will depart for the Temple of Relor. We are taking all of Pentos. We're going to take every bit of their province. My son Vamion has safely arrived in Hell's Barrens. I shall begin his lessons forthwith. Awesome, thank you, Laragon. Queen Dela of the Dragon Steps. So we need to have more children. So why don't you get on that, wife? Currently we're on campaign, so we can't do it at the moment. Valuable prisoner captured. Awesome. Leargo Mott. You gotta be shitting me. Leargo Mott died. Succumbed to fatal apoplexy. He literally took our kid in, and our kid was so bad that he killed him. He died. So, very interesting. Great. So Princess Elise needs to find a new educator. And it's going to be Maynard. I mean, he's pretty good. He's the head dragon keeper, 35, which is crazy. So Elise, why don't you learn under him instead? There you go. There you go. All right, let's move this army closer to the Pentoshi capital. 55 days. We'll do that pretty quickly. Fortunate Hoopos. A number of hoopos have been spotted hanging about near my residence as of late. With their distinctive colorful crown of feathers, there's no mistaking what kind of bird they are. Traditionally, these birds have had a number of positive associations in High Valyrian superstition. They are believed by many to be a symbol of wisdom and kingship, and their bodies to possess various medicinal properties. Sure, this is a good sign for me. Oh, we're blessed by the hoopo birds. Or let's use these birds for medicine, so we could get a medium boost. Honestly, with how much stress we've been getting from literally everything, I think we're gonna take the medium health boost. So let's use these birds for some medicine. Because we're already king, right? We don't need to send gift. Greetings, my serene liege. Please accept this humble gift. Master Damien of Quilt Harbor. That's in Tyrosh. He's gonna pay us 150 gold. Oh, he's gonna get us out of debt. And we don't owe him a weak hook. So that's good. See, this is why having good relations with your vassals is important. So let's move on to Pentos, the free city of Pentos ourselves, and we're gonna burn this. We're gonna burn this place to the ground. Everybody will burn. No mercy. The keep will burn. So 20 days. So they're still sieging down the Temple of R'hllor. So let us not waste it. Oh, actually, I need a little bit more time to determine what is it. So looks like our son is here at the Temple of R'hllor with the army at the moment. Oh, that's it? That's the war? Let's siege this down just to be sure. I wonder if we can get any extra loot from them. So let's see if we can do that. Oh! Dark wings carry dark words, and today's news is no different. Lady Sharla of Hell's Barrens died in childbirth. Her dragon, the deep green beast Calistrix. Huh? No, Calistrix isn't her dragon. Her dragon was not Calistrix, was it? No. What? Who do you ride? He rides Agarax. It was Calistrix. Oh, well, I didn't know that. And Sharla has no mere dragon rider. She was my sister, although I was not fond of her. I'm not fond of anyone, apparently. The loss is shocking nonetheless. When Calistrix continues to reside with Sharla's family as they mourn, it is unclear what comes next for her. What will Calistrix do? So I think the main thing is capture Calistrix and bring her under our rule. So we have an extra 3% chance of doing it ourselves. But I think I'm going to send Lord Maynard, since Maynard is still at, the Dragon Pits. We're off fighting in Pentos, so it only makes sense that Maynard goes ahead and does it. And he succeeds! Calistrix, the 54-year-old dragon, 77 dragon size, is now within our Dragon Pits, so hopefully we can do that. And we are stressed once again. I sit paying only little attention as the peasant finishes their tale of woe. Frankly, I barely even registered what they were talking about. My mind is full to bursting with my own problems. By the gods, you stink, I reply, without thinking. The court around us goes utterly quiet, all eyes on the bewildered commoner and me. Evidently, this wasn't response that they expected. Oh my god, we could spend 520 gold. Or we could lose 32 stress and the strange recluse. So we are already reclusive, so we could just go back to hiding. I think that's what we're gonna do. Oh, my science. This is brutal, ladies and gentlemen. So did we take all the loot? It looks like we did. The war is over. Let's end this campaign. 62 legitimacy, 150 fame. Ally share 150 prestige. So we're gonna enforce our demands. And ladies and gentlemen, look at our new land. What's going on over here? He is under the high lordship of the Varazis. So this is going to be kind of interesting to... Oh, so we did take these two provinces, so we could give that to a new Valyrian. So why don't we give that to you, sir, who should be married to... Ray. There we go. You won't accept it because you suck. He won't accept that. So let me actually look at this, go over here, grant this to somebody else. Daron Belivar, 33. Let's arrange you a marriage with Ray. Nobody wants Ray. So why don't we just, why don't we do this instead? Instead of searching for all of those people in Westerosi Valyrians, what about just Valyrian faith? All the gods of Valyria. Oh, that's not good. It's just us. So what about anybody? Why don't you marry a Mana here? A Lysini girl. Or what about Serana? What about Rala? No, not Rala, not Ranessa. Too old. What about a Mana here? Damn, you won't accept anybody. Alright, maybe not him. Aenys. Prince Elise of the Dragon Steppes. I mean, should we give it to our son? Ooh, we could give it to Laragon's thirdborn son. Is it his firstborn? No, Damien Fireblood is his firstborn. Laragon is his secondborn. But I don't think I need to do that just yet. So actually, I'll just figure that out in due time. But there is a lot of provinces over here, a lot of high lordships. I will do the management of this next episode because there's a lot of thinking and measuring involved. But one of the things I need to do before I make an empire is actually establish all the different kingdoms within all of these different titles. So like the free city of Pentos, I need to usurp that for 500 gold. We are above our domain limit, but that's okay. So we need to increase all of these. So now we're making 19. So maybe we just keep this land for a little while. 17 gold. Grand Tour, Grand Tournament. We're not going to do all that. We're slightly above our domain limit, which is okay. So we'll have to do some strategizing on how we consolidate these lands. I believe the High Lordship over here. There's a High Lordship over here. This title is not created. This title's not created. So what if we create that title? Grant it to one of the lords in this area. Andalosi. Pentashi. And then this guy. I think we'll give it to him. Lordship of the Dying Woods. So we're going to grant him a title. And it's the Lordship of the Prince Quarter. Nope. High Lordship of the Baked Lands. The Baked Lands. So we're going to give that to him. We're going to create all these titles. We're going to do some realm management this episode. So let's look at all these different other titles over here. We're going to create a new one. Get some extra prestige. And all of these two, you know, actually, I'm just going to establish a new one and make him. You know what? I'm going to give it to Damien Fireblood. No, let's do it to one of his other sons. Maybe not yet. They're a little too young. Drace? Drace, why don't any of these people marry? That's what I don't understand. Fertile, all. Can you marry? No, you won't marry. You bastard. Ye bastard. So actually, how about I just put in my best one, and then in between episodes, I will marry them off. So we're going to do Aegon Gielanar, 31 years old. Maybe not him. Aenys Kuvar. He's going to gain both of these titles. Maybe just one. Before I do that. Sorry, I'm looking this up. 9 development, we're going to keep that. 11 development, we'll keep that. So actually, we're just going to give him this for now. And then we will make him the title holder of the High Lordship of Hin no Zobris. And we're going to grant this vassal. We're going to grant him a vassal. And that is this guy over here. So now he has all of that land. Let's check over here. Any duchy titles, kingdom titles, duchy titles. So we have this one. who is under there. Pentos, which we could create the title. I think the Pentosh will go to the Pentoshi. So let's see what Pentoshi deserves it. Do we have this? We do have this title, which we'll definitely keep that. Maybe we just keep that title for now. We'll just keep that title for now. We are the owner of the Pentoshis. So you have a High Lordship, you have a High Lordship, and then all of this land we don't own up here. So awesome stuff. Look at our new found land. Pay homage to you. Awesome. Show Lord Abo in of House Morgan. So I wait patiently outside. He kneels in deference as I bid Lord Wise, confirming my satisfaction. Abo's rights to my lands he rules. So he gives me some renown. But look at our new empire, close to be empire. So actually, can we now do found an empire? So we already cover the realm size. So all we need is gold. But somebody did suggest any titles that I have underneath me will be de jure underneath the new empire if I create them. So one of the things I need to do if we go to kingdom titles is usurp this title. We need to usurp this title. We need to create the Kingdom of the Disputed Lands, and we have Tyrosh, the Dragon Steppes, Tyrosh, and Lys under our control. So we still need these three up here, which is going to be another, like, you know, quite a few hundred gold. So we have to think about that and look at all the kingdoms over here. So one of the things I wanted to look at real quick, I know somebody was interested in this, is who is in control of what nowadays. So in Dorne, we have of House Redfort, we have King Erston of Dorne, which is very interesting. Very interesting. There must have been a few wars for that. In the Reach, we have the Tyrells still. We have Paramount Osmond Tyrell, who is the son of Willis, who is the son of Mace. So the direct descendant. Over here in the Stormlands, the Baratheons were ousted, although they're not gone. But we have Lady Paramount Daenella of Crake Hall, who Crake Hall is over here, interestingly enough, and they still own that Crake Hall. They still own Crake Hall, so that is very interesting as well. Don't know how they did that. Lord Paramount Willem was incinerated by Rukleon the Seaclaw. In the Iron Throne, we have King Jarwin of the Iron Throne, a young boy with parents of Garth Frey, and Queen Matrice of the White Storm of the Iron Throne, whom we fought. And then we killed Prince Joffrey, the evil of the Iron Throne, incinerated him, and was killed by Blackwing, the King's Dragon. Over here in, we killed both of them. That's crazy. There should have been a secession war in the Iron Throne after that happened. So over here we have Edaron the Martlet Bend of House Flint. No, that's not it. I'm sorry. We have Paramount Jenna the Greedy of the Riverlands of House Tully. Over here in the Vale, we still have Eldrick Benign Moon of the Vale, so that's very interesting. And then we have Carlon the Red Wolf of the North. It looks like Brandon IV, the Lame Wolf, died in captivity, and I don't know how he managed to get that. It looks like Rob died of mysterious circumstances, so he died. Sansa died in her sleep. Arya died of old age, good for her. And Brandon died of old age and died of a broken heart. Rickon died of a broken heart. And Lady Sansa II died in a fire, as well as Lady Arya, the administrator of the North, is still kicking at 58 years old. So very interesting. So Brandon was then next in line, and then he has his firstborn son, Lord Carlon, the Red Wolf of the North. So very cool, very interesting. Let's keep going. Let's see what's going on here. Daenerys' first steps. I hear a commotion from my daughter Daenerys' chambers. Hastening inside, I see the wet nurse Renessa is playing with Daenerys. My liege, perfect timing. Daenerys just took for her first step. She shouts excitedly. Holding my girl's hand, she tries to walk her around the room. So a giant step for a child. What else can we do? And I'm not gonna let her gain much more stress. But let's gain some prestige. Why not? What can we do? We could ransom some people, so we could gain quite a bit of gold. So we'll definitely do that. We'll ransom all these people off. Whoops. Now we could pardon or imprison Lord Abo of Grey Gallows, but unfortunately he will not accept, and we'll have to go to war with him. We do have to usurp these 2 titles, which we need to do. Can grant vassals rights, so the Defiant. So it looks like the vassal will be of House Raiden to Chimerion. Yeah, I think we could do that. Tigress Isle. We did do that. And Magister Erla will go to Laragon. So yeah, I think that would be fine as well. So they all were granted some vassals. He still thinks that there's something in the shadows, so we'll definitely do that. My secret exposed. My cousin, Lord Vaymar, has revealed that I am seeing Lady Lusana in secret. With the truth spreading like wildfire, our passion may not have been hidden as we would like to have believed. Oh, I gained another rival with our cousin and brother-in-law and vassal. So who are they to judge? So I gained the trait adulterer. I gained even more stress. Our sinful acts have come to light, so I lost a level of devotion, unfortunately. But now we have a new rival, Lord Vaymar of the Skulls. And we can't kill him. Does he have a dragon? Yes, he does. He has Placid Dusax. So she is pregnant. We have Area Belarians, and we have Rhaenys Belarians as well. I wonder if any of them are our kids, you know? Could very well be our kids, but it looks like they're not within our dynasty, so that's interesting. Can we ransom another 50 gold? Yes, let's do it. Let's get our gold back up. We need to get... So now we're at 28 gold per turn because we have... Oh, a pirate crew? I could care less. Their wicked deeds can come to fruition. Let's go ahead and raise our army and wipe out these pirates. Let's raise them all. Why not? Jaynara is leading the charge on this one. Look at her go. There's nowhere to escape, Pirate Lord. The Battle of Turtleback. So we are victory, 297 losses, 8,000 killed. Let's see who did good. Lord Vaymar. Wow, he's following in Vakar's footsteps with 38 kills. Gendry. Jaynara, Prince Laragon, Master Serena. We have Lord Visor over here. Visor, you need to take off the helmet, sir. You need to. You're too much of a beast to continue wearing a helmet. Lord Maynard, you don't need a helmet either. Ooh, he's roughed up in that battle. Any events? No events, unfortunately. But we have now won the war. They will not pay us gold. But that was the war. So a claim on Bloodstone. For months, Humphrey, Lord Sile Septon, has been digging up spurious contracts and fabricated histories of House Plum, of the Westerlands. So King Jarwin of the Warden of the West. So does Lyle have no shame? You bastard. Ye bastard. So we do have to do some serious realm management in my off time before the next episode. But we are looking real good. We're looking quite rich. So we might be able to do these usurping of the titles and then creating the empire in like no time. So while performing his duties as spy master, Lord Abbo has uncovered a secret held by Lord Master Maynard. His scheme from the shadows to have Silva murdered. He murdered her. Who was she to him? Not only cruel and heartless, but dishonorable as well, of House Encalagon. So very interesting. House Encalagon is doing some things out here. So let us continue on. Lover was imprisoned. The jailer was Lord Vaymar. I'll pay her ransom. He won't accept. Oh, a hook? I don't wanna do both. Oh, Vaymar, you dingus. Challenge rival to a fight. Should I challenge Vaymar to a fight? His heir will be Nerys Belarians, his daughter. Oh, I'm tempted. I am very tempted. And he's melancholic because of his father passing. Should we challenge a rival to a fight? Because this might break off in civil war. If, you know, I mean, he doesn't have a lot of land and troops. He's going to lose. But he's right here. in Skullhammer. Attract vassal. Check for potential spies. We don't need to do all that. Can we do anything with you yet? Can we denounce? So Dynasty Head interaction. Denounce Elise Balarian. This will give all members of the Dynasty an imprisonment reason against him. No, we don't need to do that. We can't send him to the Citadel. I know a couple suggested that. We can't do that, unfortunately. Can we do anything else? Give a dragon egg? No, we don't need to do that. Let's give our other daughter, Elise, the dragon egg. The red dragon egg. Hopefully they can hatch these damn dragon eggs. They should have already hatched already. I mean, he's 5 years old, Vaymyon. Or maybe they hatched at 7, I don't remember. But let's continue on here. Let's see what's going on. So we need to usurp this title from that guy. We're almost at 500 gold, so we could go for the next usurpation. I was able to fetch a secret. Menio tries to protect against King Elise's court. I don't really care. Now, one of the things we need to do is lower this stress a little bit. So why don't we ride Blackwing into the sky? Look how huge he is. Oh, that's one of the things I forgot to do as well. To ride Blackwing, the King Dragon. I'm gonna call him the... I really want to call him the Black Fury. Someone suggested that in the comments, and I thought that was awesome. So, the Black Fury. So, he's honored for his size and his color. Awesome. So, let's read this. Freedom of the open skies. Without much ado, Blackwing carries me high above the city. For the ride, I feel, no, I know it because I feel it. That she does not want to get lost in the immensity of the sky. What she wants is to fly over the city and thus dominate the place and its inhabitants. All dragons have within them this deep instinct at times, buried, of domination over what surrounds them. No matter how many times I ride her, there never cease to be a small folk who turn up their noses as we pass by. Because this is the only way for common people to be in our place, imagination. They do not have the privilege that the dragon riders have. Forever they will remain merchants, blacksmiths, weavers, butchers, whatever. Jobs that, while useful, will never open the doors to absolute freedom for them. So I think we're going to go for the stress loss and the 2 trait for Dragon Bond. Because we need it. By gods, we need it. So we could donate to charity. We could seclude ourselves. I don't think we need to do all that. And we can't found an empire. So we're just going to have to rock it out a little bit and keep it going. So we could do some other decisions like going on a hunt. But all this kind of costs a lot. A spy was recruited. Awesome. Well done. Welcome to the spy circle. We could go on a hunt, mind you. Pay ransom, 20 gold to us, sure. Any other ransoms? No. You can create the Kingdom of Mir. Looks like he died, finally. Oh, no, that's Pentos. So we could create the Kingdom of Mir. We're going to go ahead and do that. Give us even more legitimacy. And the Kingdom of Pentos we still cannot usurp, because we require 500 gold. So awesome stuff. We have quite a few kingdoms under our belt. But that is okay. Form a kingdom of the 3 daughters. So now we can form the kingdom of the 3 daughters, which is an empire title. But I don't want to do that. I want to create my own empire. And I did write down all of the empire names that some of you suggested. So I will be spinning a wheel for our empire name, which I'm super excited for. But that is once we create it. So there might be... It might have to be an episode, the next episode that we create that. But yeah, let's continue on. Because we need money. We need money. Request a loan from the Iron Bank. We could do that. But we would have to pay it back. Betrothal fulfilled. Awesome. So now Rhaenys of the Dragon Steps is... What is she? Gluttonous? Ambitious, trusting, rude, and patient. She's an insightful thinker. So that's awesome. We have our wife. Queen Daela is now assisting ruler. But I think she's going to go for maybe chivalry, honestly. She has good learning skills. We now are above our domain limit. So actually, let me go back to this. Change her to manage domain. So now we're back to 4. Awesome. So we're not going to form the Kingdom of the Three Daughters. So we're performing. We have a new lover. Lord Abo of Wellcastle of House Anugar is loving on a 48-year-old Sathia. Useful to know. Don't care. Not my problem. They're not having kids. Oh, I think this is because we're paranoid. My wife, Queen Daela, is with child and I should be overjoyed. However, she's been acting strange and I cannot shake the feeling that something is wrong. Am I really the father, as she claims, or she betrayed our union? She must tell me. So I will look into this discreetly. 97% chance. So we'll look into this discreetly, this one. I don't think she did, to be honest. Suspicions laid to rest. It seems that my fears have been unfounded. Despite every effort of part of my spies, I found no indication that Queen Daela has been unfaithful. Unfortunately, she has found out about my suspicions and is very disappointed. Sorry, Daela. Sorry, Daela. I trusted you, but you know how it goes. We're going to sway her a little bit. Get her on our good side again, you know? Sorry, we're gonna make up for it. I was able to fetch a secret from Master Turkin. No, I don't care. I'm not paying 25 gold for it. We're actually 31 gold per turn. Henkrix has lays an egg. Henkrix has laid an egg. One singular egg. That is fantastic, Henkrix. Well done. So let's pause. And maybe we give that to Princess Daenys, who is charming. So we're going to go for an intrigue focus. Yeah, let's go for intrigue. Let's get some more intrigue characters. But we're going to give her a dragon egg. The magenta dragon egg. Very cool. Hopefully these ones will hatch. And I do not know why our other eggs are not hatching. They all have them. So it does say the surface of the egg is fiery blend of molten red. The egg appears to be petrified. I don't know why. Reforged. Given to Aelys the Summer Sun, given to Maynard, given to the King Aelys the Summer Sun, reforged to Summer Sun and Tyrosh. So it doesn't look like the eggs can be reforged anymore. So I wonder what it petrified. Actually, let me look to see if there's any more eggs out there that I do not have control over. Pink dragon egg, Maynard has that one, I could care less. A gray dragon egg, Daenys has that, that's fine. Any other dragon eggs here? No, we're getting to the Iron Throne, so it looks like that's it. Darien's Cage Kingsguard armor. Gives him +5 prowess. So that's why the Kingsguard are so good. So, very cool. So, I think probably Daenys will be the first to hatch the dragon. So we might spin that wheel. Can we usurp the free city of someone fighting in a war? You bastard. So he's fighting a war. The free city of Pentos is still rocking up here. So he's fighting in a war against this small town of Roford. Yes, there's still something in the shadows. Find it out. Let us continue on. Henkrix has laid dragon eggs. 40 dragon size. So he's growing. She's growing. Quite big. We could give her a nickname. I don't think we will at the moment. I'm going to call... Actually, you know what? I will. I'm going to call her the Wild. The Wild Girl. Honored for being birthed in the kingdom of Andalos. Love it. I think I spelt that wrong, but oh well. We'll go back. We'll go back later. So we have named that dragon. Calistrix can now, we could give her the emerald. The emerald dragon. Honored for her BEA beautiful color of emerald green. Awesome. So we named that dragon. Let's continue on. Let's get some more money. 541. They need to win that war so we could usurp that title. Any other kingdom titles that we can snag? There's our empire titles. Pentos. We are very close. Court Grandeur level 9. That's awesome. Form the kingdom of the 3 daughters. We're not going to do that. Not at the moment. Let's just continue on here. Look at all these kingdoms under our belt. We're at 604 gold. We are slowly gaining money. Designated heir. Somebody that's good with... she's going for intrigue. So somebody that's good with intrigue. Kelvin Withers. So send a proposal. Awesome. You could usurp... Ooh, the free city of Pentos has been now usurped and is under us. So now it's the kingdom of Andalos. So somebody suggested that we take that kingdom and it will be part of our du jour, but honestly, that's going to take some time. Can we even go to war with them? Whoops. Can we even go to war with them yet? Ooh, no. Oh, here it is. Looks like we can, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like we can. This will be quick wars. And then after espionage, Lord Abbo has uncovered a secret with our witness is in fact the bastard child of Renessa and Alec Ashwick. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Can you believe that, ladies and gentlemen? I know I can. Available perk will go down the title creation cost, -20. So that's, hopefully that'll apply to our, we need to take them out. They're going to run away. Oh, they're just marching over here. That's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, my daughter prays Cyrax. Dela has given birth to the perfect little daughter. Who will you become, my child, and what shall I call you? Let's name our new daughter. It was Alienor, but it's not going to be. I'll be right back. And here we have all of the daughters' names. We have Willow, we have Balix, we have Vanis, Zaina. We're going to give it a couple good shuffles, and let's spin that wheel. Who will you become, my precious daughter? Sacis. Sacis, the beautiful daughter. We're not going to remove the name. Let's go back and name her Sacis. Sacis, what are you? Pure-blooded. Yes! We somehow achieved pure-blooded with our only probably legitimate child. So awesome. Gotta love that. Can we actually... Oh, unfortunately not. We're just gonna march in here. Prince Laragon the Emerald. That's a secret Renessa. Renessa shares. I'm not interested. We probably just learned that secret. Our dragon Valaris devoured Yandro Drehar. So awesome stuff. That's 50% of the war score. Let's just march on through. I don't care about the losses. Nominate a successor. No. Available Dynasty Legacy. Ooh, let's go for Bonded Blood, a scheme, bonding scheme success chance, plus 20%, which could be good. Or we could go for chance of reinforcing congenital traits with another 30%. We've been really struggling with getting that pure-blooded trait. So I think we're going to go with that. And then next we'll go for the dragon one. We've been really struggling with that pure-blooded trait. So let me actually click on the army here. Let's change the commander to me. And now we can burn the city to the ground. Use a dragon. No mercy, the keep will burn. So 10 days. 2 days, 1 day. And that is the war. So we'll have to do some serious realm management. We'll have to disband our army. We could go for the Andalamark. Draconically conquer kingdom. So we'll take the kingdom of Andalos. Which, that would be the kingdom. So let me do that. We are going for it, ladies and gentlemen. We are doing it. We are doing it. We are doing all the things. We are going to war. A dragon enters this world, our Princess Daenerys. So that is the weird thing. So that egg hatched. But Valyrian, I kind of like that name. So chaotic excitement and fear overwhelm the ports and markets across the seas. The word on every merchant traveler's lips is that a dragon egg has hatched. Amid shuffling feet and askance glances, the name Daenerys of House Belaerys can clearly be discerned. It must be her who has hatched her egg. However she managed it, Daenerys has named her new deep pink hatchling Valyrian. Incredible. Valyrian. She is a great drake and an owned dragon. Very cool. Let's put her in the dragon pit, of course. And let's give her... Let's rename the dragon. So, Valyrian, I'm actually going to add that to the list. A very deep list, by the way. And here we have all of the dragon names. We're going to add Valyrian to the list. Look at all of these beautiful dragon eggs. Dragon names for the dragon eggs. Let's give it a couple good shuffles, and let's spin that wheel for who will this dragon be called. Ooh. Jehikaris. And Andalusite means radiance. So Jehikaris means radiance as a dragon. So love that. We're going to remove that name. And you are now Jehikaris. Jehikaris. There's no K. But a much better name. Welcome to the world, Jehikaris. It doesn't look like those other eggs are going to hatch because that egg hatched pretty damn quickly. So let's continue on. We have won that battle, by the way. Lord Vaemar getting the most kills. And only Valaris killed that dragon. Killed those people. So, very cool. Let's continue on. This episode will be slightly longer than normal. But I'm really enjoying all this. Let's send Laragon to wipe out the Andalos army, and we'll send the last two to take out the city. Perfect. Or is it on this city? It is on this city. So why don't you head there, and let me be the commander of this army. Let's merge them up, actually, and then we'll burn the city to the ground. Oh, you're running, huh? You ain't gonna run for long. You can't get very far. The Battle of Lestiersk. Wow, an awesome one. 46 losses, 2,000, all of them killed. Gendry got the most kills this time around. And he slayed somebody as well. Joro Draz. So very cool. Let's meet them up with the official army, but this war should be over here pretty soon. And then after this, I think I will end the episode, so then we'll take the last little bit towards the end. The last little bit in next episode, then we will form the kingdom. I'll remanage the realm a little bit. And then we will create the new empire. And what will it be named? We don't know yet. We'll spin that wheel to get it. So very cool. We can end our regency, sure. Greetings, my benevolent liege. You still think there's something going on, so we're going to have to find that. We are above our domain limit by 2, which we'll fix in between episodes. Form a kingdom. Yes. And let me know, actually, down in the comments, what you think we should do. Should we take a loan from the Bravosi? So we'll have to give these two away as well. Should we give a loan, take a loan from Bravos to form that empire quickly? Because it's something we'd have to do. We need 1,200 gold. I'd only take 1,000 because we could make 200 up in a matter of months. And then let me know what we think about our severe penalty on our health. So we are in good health, so we're not going to die from stress, which is good. Queen Dela is, in fact, ill as well, so that's unfortunate. Vindictive Ravener. But let me know what you think. So we're going to take this little bit. We're going to form the new empire. And then we're going to be going for these island locations and then after Dorne. But let me know in the comments what you think. Should we take that loan from Bravos to form that empire more quickly? I'll do some realm management in between. And then after we take these 2 different lands, and it will take some time for us to do, what should we do next? You know? What should we do next? We could also vassalize somebody. He'll accept low feudal vassal obligations. Sure, why not? We'll probably give him to somebody else. Titles can be created, so we'll definitely do that. But let's get some extra 10 gold, sure. Active election in the Kingdom of Pentos. We'll figure that out later. Disabled village. There's a lot of realm management I have to do in between episodes. I know it's not the most riveting stuff to see. Yes, but that will end the episode here for today. Let me know what you think, what we should do next after we form the new empire, because that will happen next episode. But also let me know if we should take that loan from Bravos. I know it will be kind of detrimental if we do not pay that back in a certain amount of time, but we're making so much money, I'm not too worried about it. So let me know what you all think down in the comments. Let me know if you're still enjoying this series. And thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate all the love and support as well. And thank you so much for watching, and take care, and I'll see you in the next one.